Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. I first want to just say we are giving an event pass again for this video. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry. That's it. You get a max of one entry, and it's going to be open for 24 hours. Winner posted after tomorrow night's video. And now, it's also going to be in the description and pinned comment, but let's focus up on today's attack. My buddy Shock has been showing off the Firemite Clone. I've been working on a combined version of it with the Firemite Clone, but then also, as you can see, a Yeti in the army to have both sides funnels, Root Riders in the center of it, and you're good to go. This is pretty much the Root Rider army that we use all the time, but I'm using quad clones and a Rage with the troop launcher. Here are the hero equipment. We're going to give this a shot in first a replay, but then I will also do it against my own base, and if we can, I'll do a Legends League attack, but sadly I am all out for today. Okay, here we go. This is the base I was attacking from my clanmate. So what's the plan here? Well, I like to use super barbs to set up a kind of clearance for the furnaces, and then I'm going to use 2 clones in a Rage for the furnaces, and then I use the other 2 clones for the Yeti. I pick out a side where I feel like I can get some decent value. Ideally, I'd want to get the scatter shot, ricochet cannon, archer tower all down. Same with this helper hut. That sets the funnel for this side. And then at 12 o'clock, I can put my Yeti down and try running in towards the monolith with the 2 clones if I can get that. Perfect. You could also do kind of the same thing at the bottom side, but the reason is I saw the poison tower, so I got a little bit scared from that. Hence why I avoided it. And I felt like I could, you know what, get through this poison tower a little bit later and get the monolith. That was my thinking behind that. So I'm going to get just a wall of super barbs once I get dealt with this Yeti up top. There goes the clone. Gonna get the second one in here. We're just gonna let that do its thing, and then on the other side we're gonna focus up here with the super barbs in a line like this to just again destroy the buildings outside, and then so the firemites can focus in towards this ricochet cannon. And then as the second setup come out, I'm going to start cloning, double clone a little bit early on that first clone there. That was my mistake, which is all good. Yeti did his job, almost got the monolith down, not quite though. And now I'm just going to get my Root Riders in between the core of that, and look, the Firemites did their job. They almost got their scatter shot, which isn't too bad. And then I can actually get my queen at the opposite side because I don't need her with the main portion of the army because I do have the minion prince. Queen, I'm just going to give her a super wall breaker, and then we are running the action figure, which is nice because it can set a funnel as it runs out in front of your queen when she's taking too much damage. So I pop her ability there. I also use the warden ability at this point. For the troop launcher, you can have, I like Yeti and an ice golem. I feel like it's some good tanking and some solid freeze over time in near the compartment, but that is totally up to you. You can play around with that, whatever works best for you. And then here, the troops are going to pat towards the core. Queens are doing great on the outside. We still have our Root Riders up, healers, everything like that. And then I can use the Minion Prince ability. Once it lines up kind of near the Town Hall, I'm going to pop that here. It's going to frost over everything on the back end. And the base is pretty much done for. I'm really liking this army. The Root Riders work great with this, but it can work well with other air attacks as well, or different air attacks like you want Dragon Riders or just regular old dragons. Completely up to you. Here goes my Minion Prince. I still have my Royal Champion ability, which actually I don't even think I end up popping unless it's forced to. I can't remember though. Don't quote me on that. Minion Prince is going to go down now. But then here comes the Phoenix, which is going to become active and snipe out that Expo for us. Royal Champion still in there, fighting. I'm going to go 4 times speed through here. Queen makes it. Royal Champion goes invis again because Spirit Fox survives the whole attack. But I'm telling you guys, this attack is crazy. I'm going to show off one more replay, and then we'll do some attacks against my own base. Okay, here's a replay against my own base. So what's the plan here? Well, we got double poison towers, but I'm actually not too worried about this. I feel like I can get a line of super barbs right here at this kind of barracks, and then get my firemites in towards this expo, double clone Rage. They should be able to clear out this whole compartment, and then I can do the same kind of thing at this archer tower with the Yeti, double clone. Ideally I get the monolith. If I don't, not big of a deal, but then I can send my Root Riders in towards this ricochet cannon air defense and right in towards a beeline towards the town hall. You can have your queen at this army camp or at this 3 o'clock flank, whichever you seems best fit. So get the line of super barbs out, and then just going to get my 2 furnaces to remember, just help us out here. I'm going to start cloning right away. There we go. And then I'm going to Rage them up. Look at the value they get. They do quite well here. They're going to take care of the Expo. They're going to move over towards the mortar, take out the multi-arch tower. I get in my Yeti as well, and then I'm going to place the clone. And there we go. We're going to start cloning the mites. We're going to take care of hopefully both bomb towers and the Teslas. And I was ideally hoping to get the monolith. Even if we don't, not too big of a deal. It sets a very nice quick funnel. Then I'm going to go Root Riders, Healer, Valkyries in behind, Apprentice Warden, get my Warden in there, every rest bit of my troops, and then the troop launcher. And here, I put down the Queen just because I wanted to take care of that Inferno. That single Inferno was going to cause a little bit of a nuisance. I'm going to go early Warden ability with the Headhunters in there just to deal with the Minion Prince. Because I was just a bit nervous about that, but you know what? It is what it is. Here comes some Super Wall Breakers, which open up that whole compartment thanks to the Troop Launcher. That's what I really like about it. Can open that up. Down goes the Monolith here with the Royal Champion and already taken some damage. Spear Fox is also alive. Queen's going to do her thing. I can pop her ability at any point I need. Same thing with the Royal Champion, but she's not really taking too much damage, so we are good to go for right now. And then here comes that Yeti I was talking about. And we're just going to pop the Queen ability. She's going to be able to set up and just destroy this multi-gear tower, scatter shot, and this Inferno like it's nothing. Royal Champion does her job. Get some Hog Riders to tank for her. Here comes the Giant out as well. And then at this point, we can just go for straight cleanup here. Royal Champion does end up going down. Does not matter because we still have the Minion Prince and Queen here to clean up. But I am really liking this. It's been a lot of fun to test out. Sadly, because I'm out of Legends League attacks, probably won't be able to show that off, but hey, we'll attack my own base. Was so much fun using this, but I'll see you guys in the next attack. Okay, we're going to show off another attack with this. Sorry for another replay, but I feel like it's justified to do some more explaining. But don't worry, I will be also showing off Shock's version, which is just using the Firemite, no Yeti, which I will show in a second. But for this base, I saw there was double poison towers. So I kind of want to avoid those for the most part. Right now, because of the way they're positioned at 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock, you can't avoid them entirely. So I'm going to get Super Barbs to clean this bottom side, and I'm going to get my Firemites into this multi-gear tower and this Monolith. I'm going to use 2 clones and a Rage. So check this out. I'm going to get them out right away, and then I'm going to focus on the other side and start there as well. But just going to wait for myself to get those Super Barbs in. There they go. And then once they're done clearing here, I'm going to get my Furnace in, but first I'm going to get the Yeti in right away, Queen, to start funneling that side. Here we go. This side's looking good. Here comes the Furnace, and then as the Queen and them are cleaning everything up, I'm going to start actually with my Root Riders because I'm not going to waste any time here. I'm attacking the base from a lot of angles, get everything in, Minion Prince, Royal Champion, and now we can focus on this other side, start cloning, and we're going to do a double clone Rage. It's going to take care of the multi-gear tower and the Monolith, which actually pats so nicely for us. We use the Warden ability, heal up our Root Riders. Queen's good. Got a Super Wall Breaker for that side if I need it, and then I can use my Minion Prince ability whenever I want. Look at the Firemites. They cleaned house in that compartment, and now we are good to go. I'm going to pop the Minion Prince ability right now. Frost over the Town Hall, the Fire Spitter, Expo, Poison Tower. Queen's going to fight off the top side here. Can pop her ability at any point. She actually gets the Minion Prince's help. I'm going to pop the Queen ability a little bit earlier than I would have liked. The reason for this, though, is because I'm fighting off the Minion Prince, and I knew the Ice Golem was about to pop, so that Ricochet Cannon is now going to catch that work. Royal Champion is over here with some additional tanking from a Yeti that went down, and then the Firemite pop the Royal Champion ability, take care of that Poison Tower, take care of the RC. Minion Prince going to take down that Scatter Shot, which is huge, and then the my Queen should be able to clean up. We can go 4 times speed through this. Royal Champion is sadly going to go down, but the Queens are going to be able to fight off the rest of this. But I'm telling you guys, super strong attack. But now I'm actually going to show off this version with the one Shock shared, which is just the Firemite clone, not the combined, which I personally like the combined. I think it's a lot of fun, but let's test out the Firemite clone and see if that works better. Okay, here's the army for Shock's version, the exact one he shared on his channel. So let's go fight this through here against my clanmate's base, a different one this time. So what's the plan here? So we are going to still use the furnaces, but which angle should we attack? You know what? This corner looks promising, so I'm going to use a couple super barbs to funnel and try getting in towards the monolith. That would be sweet. If I can, great. If not, no big deal. I'm going to go like this, another super barb, and here we go with the furnaces. We are going to start cloning them pretty soon here. Boom. Let's get a line in towards the CC. Rage them all up, and they should be able to go crazy. And then on the opposite side, we are going to funnel with the Queen. Down goes the monolith. Look at this. This is so crazy. We're going to go Ice Golem, Queen, and we're going to let that work. And then we're going to go Root Riders, Balloons, Healers, Apprentice Warden. Let's get my Warden in here. I'm going to delay this just for a second here. I'm going to get a Barb Valkyrie on the outside. Let's go Minion Prince. Troop Thrower now. Queen's doing good. Provide her a super wall breaker. Now let's get in our Royal Champion as well. 3 Headhunters here to fight. And then we can use our Minion Prince or Warden ability. Whichever one. I think Warden might be better to take care of the Minion Prince. I'm going to go another super wall breaker here. Because those Headhunters did their job. Queen's doing great here. I am going to get the Giant out. Perfect. Now look at these queens. They're going to wreak havoc. Wow, this is looking really, really strong. But oh, wow. This is actually kind of killing it. So let's see. Perfect. Let's get a minion down here. Royal Champion is at the Town Hall by herself. Minion Prince, I could really use you to fire a shot there, which would have been spectacular. Could have been able to save my Royal Champion. I think I still will be able to. Minion Prince is going to fight off all those traps. Dude, Minion Prince, you were so silly. Let's pop the Royal Champion ability here. We might actually end up swagging the Minion Prince ability. I still do need it very bad, but he's just like really taking his time here. You know what? Let's just fire it. What can we do? Oh, that would have been so much better and cleaner, but still shows that this version works too. Let me know what you guys think. We still have Kane out there waiting. That's my bad. I should have had that dealt with, but you know what? All good. Royal Champion survives. Warden survives. Minion Prince might. Actually, no. He's going to survive too. But I'm telling you guys, both versions, very strong. You tell me which one you prefer. Shock's version's great too. Make sure to check out his channel because he's been sharing some awesome strategies. But remember, we are getting so close to 32,000 subscribers, so I'm just going to be giving away event passes every video. Like I announced for this one, all you got to do to enter, be subscribed, like this video, drop 1 comment to get 1 entry. Max entry of 1, open for 24 hours, winner posted tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.